Yeah, okay. Hello. This is the Boox Palma 2. It's a mobile e-reader. No, it's shaped like a phone, but it's not a phone. Is my camera tilting? Alright. Hopefully it's not tilting. I don't use this thing often because it actually freaks me out. Not the Boox Palma, this little blade. Though I don't exactly have anything else to use. Oh, Jesus. It's loose. Okay. Anyways. Lovely. I got it in black, obviously. Ooh, heavy. It's got a nice weight to it. Also being judged. Here. Oh. Cute. Okay. Oh. It's a SIM ejector. I already have one of these, but I think it's tangled up on something. The SIM card goes here. There we go. I'm not the greatest at these things. I just ate. I'm sorry, my hands are shaky. I literally just ate. First time I'm eating today, and it's 2 p.m. Oh! Alright, there's nothing else in the box. Now, if you buy it off their website, it will come with a case. I did not. This is the charger. Very bulky. USB-C. Oh, I didn't know you could zone in on that. Obviously, the instructions just tells me standard information. Wait, I think I have an idea of what button's what. We've got a button here. A button. Okay, hold on. SIM. Button, port, charger. Okay, this one is the power button. What's the other one? Was it number 5? It's a customizable functional button. Okay. I've been wanting the Boox Palma for a hot minute, and before this video is released, I've been using it for a week. And we will cut to that right after we get to everything. It's at 69%. Did you see that? Okay. Hello. Okay. I already have it. Right. I'm gonna get it set up. I'll be back. Okay. We're at this part of the setup process. This is the first Android I've had in a while, so I'm not gonna use gestures. I need buttons. Question is, what button? You know what? I think that one will do. There's a gesture for volume. I like the buttons. It's okay. Okay. Just gonna ignore that. Cute. So I didn't sign in to an account. It didn't have me sign into an account, so I'm gonna see about doing that real quick. Okay. It took like an hour and 18 minutes, give or take, to, well, get everything on here. But it's all here now. Yes, I do use Speechify sometimes. I use the free version. I read fanfiction. That's not a surprise. Okay. Anyways, I will come back to you in a week after using it. Speaking of fanfiction, okay. Stop. I had to change AO3 settings from dark mode to light mode. It does not do well with dark mode. That makes sense, e-ink, but yeah, it doesn't do very good with dark mode. I also noticed, even when I was using my glasses, I noticed when I looked at my phone, like, was a raging sun compared to this. So I am very excited to use it. Bye. Okay, day 1 was mostly just figuring out how to get it to work. I did read a little bit last night, but in any case. Day 2, I am reading with audiobooks, but I read at a high speed. 3. Oh, how do you retain information? That's just how my brain works. Just because you can't doesn't mean I can't. At any case, sometimes it's a little hard to hear them because, well, they're speaking very fast and it's blurring together if it's not loud enough. But, I had to turn on my speaker because it actually doesn't get that loud. Let me show you real quick.
Seconds before Thomas realized he stopped breathing. Sucking in a deep pull of air, he gaped at the now empty room. No bloated, purple-skinned bodies. No stink. Newt nudged past.
Sorry. A little bit of spoiler. But that's where the percentage is at for that. Where it's set at.
Walking forward with his slight limp until he stood in the very center of the room's carpeted floor. Is this impossible? He said, turning in a slow circle, gazing up at the ceiling where the corpse sat down from ropes only.
It's at max volume. And if it's a little bit away from me, it's not easy to register, you know? In any case, yes.
Nothing. That's not what this video is about. This video is about this. As the beginning has been about it. Anyways, this is the Boox Palma. Let's talk about it. So, it's been over a week. I was just going to wait 1 week, but then I forgot what day I got it. So it's been like 10 days since I got it. I love it. I love it. Now, it does lag a little, but that's to be expected. I'm not surprised about that, because it's like, that works. Okay, here, I'll show you. Okay, so we're on this screen. Like, sometimes it doesn't like to X out of things, like if I were to click the X or that. Sometimes it doesn't like to do that, but I have huge fingers, so that doesn't surprise me. So it's like, say I click this, takes a second for it to pull up, yada yada yada. It's not really a complaint. It does take a minute to charge, but it's not like phones. It doesn't have fast charging, so who cares? If I were to plug it up overnight, it'd be fully charged in the morning, but after on the charge for like an hour, it gets to like half, maybe. I blank out. So, runs all the apps I need it to. Audible, Bookmurray, Libby, Barnes & Noble Nook, Beanstalk. That's a thing with my library, where it's like my library actually sends out and goes, hey, so we've got some challenges and stuff, which is really cool. It runs Kindle, Libby, blah, 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 you know, all that jazz. It also does the internet. Some may mistake for phone. When I first heard about it, I mistook for phone. It is not phone. It is not phone. It does not run like phone. It runs like tablet. I got this case. I don't know if it's actually by Boox or not. I don't think so. There's a Fintai logo on the inside. I got the case off of Amazon. It holds a card. I don't think I'll do that, but the case closes, blah, 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 blah. The issue about the case is I wanted to put a charm on it. I thought it'd be really cute to have a charm hanging from right here where the plug-in port is at. It don't work. I tried it. The charm is now on my phone. Yeah, there is a charm here. But the other charm is actually on my phone because the thingy, I don't know where I stuck it. Anyways, it didn't work. It kept falling out. So I just wedged this in between the phone and the case. One thing that I found out is I don't need to use secondhand apps like Speechify to read my documents. I think I threw in a clip, but I don't need Speechify to read my documents, which absolutely love that. I think it might be library or Dropbox. Yeah, it's library. We'll go to my Bookmurray thing. Bunch of words that I don't understand, but that I download the document. It goes into my documents. I go into the document. I press document, and it's got this whole section. It's got this. Excuse me. Anyways, it's got this whole section. Hold on. It's got this whole section down here. I can change the speed. I don't have to pay to change the speed. I can just change the speed. Excuse me. Okay. I can change the ski. I can change the speed. I can do all this. Blah blah blah.
Book information.
Anyways, it's got a lot of different stuff down here. But if you press TTS,
Book information. Title: Sweet Distraction. Stag Brothers. Number.
anyways, you can change the text, the speed, blah blah blah. This is really cool. You can also see the table of contents. So, little slide to fanfic readers. You can download the fic and listen to it without having to pay. And one thing I found out, you don't need the Boox Palma for it, but I found out while having the Boox Palma, is the Barnes & Noble Nook app and the Kindle app both have a text-to-speech function. I use that with the latest audiobook that with the latest book that I just read. It's Seafoam and Saltwater. And I'll show you, like, a screen recording, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's on screen. I had to find out through a different YouTube video to figure this out. But I found that out. Really cool, really nice. As I told you guys, speaker function's not the best. It's not. But when I just don't want to plug my, but if I don't want to attach it to my speaker, it's okay. You know, you don't need a speaker, is what I'm saying. The speaker on here is okay enough to function, you know? What else? It will power itself off. It does have Bluetooth function, really cool. You can attach any Bluetooth device to it. I actually have, this is the thing that I got with, the thing that's holding my charm. Really cool. It's really cool. Holds my keys, blah, blah, blah. And it's got my headphones on it. You can attach any headphone to it. It's a Bluetooth device. It'll attach. Currently, I have these hooked up to it. Yeah. The brightness and stuff is really cool, especially at night, because I read at night sometimes, so it's just perfect. But yeah. This is the screen it looks like when you turn it off, but it will actually power itself off, I think, to save battery. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let me turn it on and then turn it off myself. I think to save battery, this is what it looks like. I think to save battery, I'm not entirely sure. You can change what time it'll do that. Say, like, you're not active on it for, like, 30 minutes. Then it'll just power itself off. Really cool. So, for the price point it's set at, I think it could be a little better. But, so it's like, for the price point it's set at, I do think it could be a little better. But, out of all the ebooks, out of all the e-readers that I found, this one, for me personally, is the best option because it's slim, shaped like a phone, has e-reader functions, but isn't tied. And what I mean by that is Amazon's Kindle, obviously tied to Amazon Books. Barnes & Noble Nook, obviously tied to Barnes & Noble, you know? But yeah, so I like it. I enjoy this. It is very cute. It is very nice. Obviously, I'm keeping it. For its price point, it could be better. But if I had to go back and had the choice of not buying this, I'd still buy it. I'd still buy it because it is really good. I do really enjoy this. To those of you who say put a screen protector on it, I was thinking about that. And then I saw reviews where where a few people have actually ripped the screen because they put a screen protector on it. And I was like, oh, I'd rather have a case that closes up on the screen than... Which is what I have. But yeah. I've also noticed my headaches going down drastically. What do you mean? I read a lot. And I mean a lot. Whether that's books, documents, fanfiction, you know. And when you're constantly filming videos, constantly writing, and when you're constantly filming videos, writing, reading, all on devices, that adds up and that does hurt. I've been out of commission a good multiple times for like 1 to 2 days because of a migraine that I gained from looking at my devices. It's not fun. I may be smiling, but it is seriously not fun at all. And right before I got this, I started feeling one building up, and then I started using it instead to read books, and it started going down. And the building went down. I don't know how to explain it to people who haven't experienced migraine or experienced a migraine like that, you know. But yeah, all of this to say, I enjoy it. If you guys would like, I'll come back in like a month and review it again. Yeah, there's a candle. I'll come back and review it again, tell you how I feel. It'd probably be a short though. But yes, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Do unto others as you want done to you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! It was just on charge. I just took it off. You may say bullshit. Doesn't matter to me, okay? It's been about 2 hours, and it is currently at 55%, and when I plugged it up, it was dead. It died. Okay, there you go. 55.